Not so attractive guys, what did you do to get the girl? We were co-workers. We used to talk a lot and clicked when it came to sense of humor and goofing around. Too quickly became good friends and then started dating. I was giving her genuine affection without an ulterior motive. Her family constantly put her down, and then was two-faced when it came to being nice. I was the counter to that. I was the escape. I finished my degree and moved with her 4 hours away. It was close enough to visit if we wanted, but too far for her family to drop by unannounced. We finally had a calm life away from the stress and strife that her family caused. Then after she had her calm life, she no longer needed her escape and couldn't ignore the fact that she never actually wanted me as a person. She only wanted what I represented, what I no longer needed to provide. So she started cheating on me with someone who she was actually attracted to behind my back and his wife's back. 7 years gone? My love life has been downhill since then. British accent in Sweden. Australian accent in the USA. I don't think my Indian accent would work anywhere. I made jokes about having a small penis. She liked my sense of humor. Jokes on her though. Because you really do have a tiny peen? Bingo. She fell off the stage while dancing at a nightclub and I caught her. She was a solid 8.5 and I'm a 6. No way I would have spent the night with her if I didn't save her from breaking her neck, haha. One of my old HS friends, bless his soul, is pretty much the opposite of everything a girl typically wants in a guy. He's overweight, has poor hygiene, is chronically lazy, works a dead-end job in fast food, likes video games too much, etc. The shocking thing is that over the 7 or so years I've known him, he's had a number of girlfriends. The secret is that all the girls he's dated have been equally unattractive. Honestly, that's basically it. He didn't do anything out of the ordinary to get them. I wish more people would understand that they are not automatically entitled to good-looking people if they are not attractive themselves. Everyone would be happier. Humans tend to mate with people who are on the same level of attractiveness. It's kind of baffling why so many have such a hard time understanding this concept, and what creates that mentality. If not, there tends to be something special that attracts others to them. I know a few unattractive to downright ugly dudes who are dating good-looking girls, but don't know any man who is dating an ugly girl. What's special on all those guys is that they all have exceptional personalities. If you are a cynical, mean piece of crap and spend your days in internet with no passion or hobbies, don't expect a hot girl to fall on your lap. Aim for someone who matches your level of attractiveness. Be nice. Be someone people actually want to be around. Be passionate of your job or hobbies or anything that makes you interesting and shows you have life, even if you are not dating anyone. That should do it. There's often a disconnect between a person's idea of how attractive they are and their actual level of attractiveness. Took her on my boat. She couldn't say no. I'm 6 feet 4 inches, she's 5 feet 1 inch. I think honestly she just can't see me very well from down there. As a bigger dude, I grew a beard that suited my face, dressed in clothing that fits but compliments me, smell nice, and learn that girls want to talk, not just be heard. I have a beautiful girl who loves me unconditionally, and we cuddle all of the time. The trick is to go on lots of walks with them. Also adopting from the shelter because those are the ones that need it the most. This hurt extra bad after just getting out of a 3-year relationship and her keeping the dog. Killed her old boyfriend in one-on-one combat. At that point she knew I was the one. Until a new challenger arrives and defeats you. Your time is limited. Enjoy it while you can. Just confidence and treat them nice. I now have a loving fiancé and sweet 2-year-old, and I still honestly don't know why she stayed, lol. The 2-year-old is why she stayed. And it's been at least 2 years and 9 mo mate, marry her now. Thank God that isn't the real reason. We have been together 6 years now, so I don't think she is going anywhere, lol. By being myself, and no more than slightly going above and beyond. And always remember, shoot for the stars. Not all of them can get out of the way fast enough. You'd be surprised by what you can get by not psyching yourself out cause you think she might not like you. I had a high school friend that would ask out any good-looking girl. He asked out more girls in school than any of our friends combined. He had 0 girlfriends. He always had dates to every dance but never a date. He kept it up and married a great gal. Pretty much the first girl to say yes. He is a successful dude and they have an awesome marriage. Lots of girls wish they hadn't turned him down. The old autism approach to dating. Jokes aside, that shit works though. My friend in college was just fearless about asking girls out and did pretty well for himself, was definitely punching above his weight in that regard. Make her laugh. Worst advice ever. I started tickling a girl at work and ended up getting fired and charged. She did laugh though. Try telling a joke and avoid putting your hands on her. I make girls laugh left and right. What am I doing wrong? They are apparently laughing at you and not with you. I am not a guy, but one of my friends, who just happens to have one of the happiest seeming relationships I know, has been with a guy that can be described as aesthetically challenged for 2 years now. He also never went to university, which is rare since all my girlfriends have boyfriends who are currently in uni have already graduated, and she used to say to me that it was a deal breaker for her. Everyone knew he was crazy about her, but she wasn't interested at all. We know him through some mutual friends, and 2 years ago we were on a party where my friends was very upset since she was having some problems. She got very drunk and ended up crying on his shoulder. Things led to another, and she ended up spending the night at his place. The next morning she sends a message how he made her breakfast, and that she will marry this guy. Let's just say he made a huge impression on her. Gotta say, the whole emotional bad place plus the guy turns out to be a good scenario landed me in love with an ugly guy. This is a more reliable combo than that whole be confident thing, lol. Lower your standards. How low we talking? Mariana Trench low. Having confidence helps a lot. Just remember the following. Confidence isn't saying I know she will like me. Confidence is saying I'll be fine whether she likes me or not. Be fun, not funny. I just had to stop at this comment. I honestly think this is really important, and most people don't realize it. Be someone who is fun to be around with. Made a few jokes here and there, got her to tutor me in math, and the rest just came naturally, I guess. Made her laugh a lot, and we have shared interests. 9 years today. We have been happily married for the last 5 years. Be who you are. Do what you love. Have faith in yourself. Don't let the presence of someone you're attracted to change that. As long as you do that and put yourself out there socially, that's the best you can do. It's not easy, I know. Attractive or not, my friends that have had the most success with women are the ones who can be themselves and not worry about impressing anyone or acting a certain, different way. I've always been unattractive to myself. This year, I started going to the gym and lifting weights and exercising. After doing that for a couple of weeks, I began to carry myself differently, like I was showing off my gains. In the last half year alone, I've had 3 girls ask me out. I didn't agree due to personal reasons. When conversing with them, I actually found that they like things like my sense of humor, the way I treated women, and they even admitted finding me attractive. I think the LPT is to be confident with yourself. The ultimate goal is for you to be happy, and if you're doing what makes you happy, things will eventually fall into place. 4 years of showing genuine interest in her and her life. Tried that, did not work. Worked on not getting the girl, but working on my lifestyle and mental health. Now the girls try to get me. Phase 1. Become best friends with a really hot girl. Phase 2. Do not make any sort of romantic move for several years. Phase 3. Provide emotional and financial support as a string of jerk boyfriends come in and out of her life. Phase 4. One day profess your love for her and sit back as she proclaims that she loves you and always secretly dreamed of this day. I'm currently on Phase 3. I plan on initiating Phase 4 any day now. I liked her, but she did not seem to think of me as boyfriend material. I look like a poor impersonation of Team America's Matt Damon puppet. After a few pleasant but very proper and friendly dates, I tried to explain I was more and more attached to her. She was surprised and replied she did not really think of us like this. After a few days crying away my pain and replacing the tears with whiskey, I was resigned to only see her as a friend, and invited her to a walk in the park to enjoy one of those rare summer days. Turns out it rained cats and dogs that day, so we went to the Natural History Museum instead. I walked her through the skeletons of dinosaurs, Triceratops, Plesiosaurus, Allosaurus, and the likes. I named them and explained how fascinated I was with these creatures when I was younger. We talked for a long time about dinosaurs, sea mammals, life, the universe, and the rest. It took a few more dates before I finally got the courage to kiss her. But that Dino date was the turning point of her relationship, according to her. The one afternoon where she actually thought, "Hey, this guy is cute. We will get married next year." Do you have a similar story? Leave a comment and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this one.